Hey, how's it going, guys, and welcome back to Minecraft Goldilocks 9. Last time we started bees, and this time we're doing more bees. Now, we managed to get the redstone one doing its thing, and that's been doing its thing now for quite some time. And here we go. Look at the outputs that we have here. I don't know what happened to this glowstone bee. Oh, it's probably because it's in here, right? Yeah. I should probably let this do its thing so we can start claiming the quests for this. Because we've not been claiming the quests. I can't claim the redstone one until we get the glowing one. But because the glowing one's been sat in there and not in there, not done anything. I'll let it do its thing. But I want to try and get up to the diamond bee today. If not, maybe like a netherite bee or something. So we need 2 of diamond bees to even get a netherite bee. You just feed a diamond bee a block of netherite. Interesting. But to even get the lapis bee, we need something called the blue banded bee. I don't even know how you get the blue banded bee. Have a look. Blue. We found living alone in forest around the overworld. Look up recipe for bee to see. Spawning. To me, it only spawns in like logs in forests. What biome are we in? We're in a woodland from biomes of plenty. Have we got a wood nest? Let's see. Nest. Any of these occupado? Carpenter. They're all occupado. Right, we'll take this one then. Right, we need to go find a forest. I will be back with you once we've found a forest. Okay, so now we're in the forest. I have managed to find one, and I've put the nest down. But I think I just need honey treats to attract this thing. Yeah, just honey treats, which I don't know if we have. Honey treat. Just make me a load of them. We'll speed this process up like so. We only have 5 seconds to wait. Hopefully it's the right one we need. Blue banded bee. Yes. Yes. Yeah. Perfect. Right, so we can go back home now. Go over to our bees. They're over this way. We'll mix them in with these bees there. And we have everything we need to make the lapis bee. Have I got any of them sturdy bee cages? Yes, I do. I need 2. Now I need a redstone one to come out of there. Let me go to sleep first. You, my friend. And where's the blue one? You're not him. You're a leaf cutter bee. You're just a normal bee, which has managed to find habitat in this beehive for some reason. I don't know if that's ready to harvest. Come on, bee. Off the blue bandedness. What does it need? I think just any flower. I think. I don't know. Would you please pop out? Thank you. I need you. And I can take that bee out, put in the blue banded one and the redstone bee. Gives us the lapis bee. Oh, let me get a bee cage for this. That do its thing. Should we set it up? What does it need? I'm assuming lapis blocks. Lapis bee. Yep. Block of lapis. Now, I said I wanted to start working on a bee sanctuary. I sort of started on it. I've got like a little design thing of what going with it that I want to do. I'll go take you over there right now. So I want it to be sort of like this, if you will. So you can see these 3 trees here will be dedicated to the redstone bee, right? So this is what I sort of want it to look like. There'll be about no more than 10 trees per. So I need to make a few more trees here. We will be leaving some trees normal because some of the bees just require normal things, you know, just flowers and stuff. So we'll leave the normal trees as they are. But only the special requirement bees like this bee, the lapis bee, probably the diamond bee, emerald, netherite, blah, 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 all the modium, stuff like that, will have their own specific trees. Because I don't know how to make a plant out of redstone. Doesn't make sense that to me. So I made trees instead. So they'll harvest their pollen, honeycomb things from the trees, which I thought would be pretty cool. And we'll have these like dotted about, probably hooked up to an end chest, going back to a verified storage system, things like that. I do want to make like a main middle big tree for the like combining all the modium, vibranium, unobtainium all together as one big tree, and that'll be like the tree of life kind of thing, if you will. And then we'll probably like encapsulate all this in glass or something so the bees can't just wander off, although I know they won't. But yeah, that's basically the idea I'm going for here. I need to work away at that. Maybe we'll do that a little bit today. I don't know. I know we said we were going to do a building episode, so maybe this. I know I need to get started on the create factory as well. There are as many projects we need to do, but such little time. Anyway, back onto the bees. The lapis bee. We need to get some lapis blocks. I need to make more of these advanced beehives. There we go. We have now 21 advanced beehives. Put one there. Get some lapis blocks. Lapis piece. I need to make a load. Give it something to farm. That. And we have the lapis bee. So we'll let that grow up, do its thing there. What do we need now for the diamond bee? Is the end bee and the lapis bee. So we need to go to the end. And this, all we need is the end stone nest, which will be an interesting one. This is how you make it. It's just an iron sword and some end stone. Easy enough. There we go. We have one. And we need popped chorus fruit as the treat. I don't know if I have any of that or if I can make that. We have loads of it. We're good. Let's go over to the end now. We have a sturdy bee cage on us already, which is nice. I mean, we'll get a silk touch. Should we get a silk touch pickaxe, or should we just hope? I'll get a silk touch pickaxe. We'll be safe. Here we are now in the end. Put that there. Throw a load of these in. And here it is. There it is. It just popped out as I was putting them popped chorus fruits away. So we need to wait for it to go back in here, pick it up, and then get going again. What does this farm? I don't know. Oh my god, it just teleported to the floor. Weird thing. Okay, so I'll wait for this thing to get back in its little home, and I'll jump home, and we can start getting ready to get the diamond bee. So I'm here now. Lapis bee has grown up. I've already got the NB on me, which is there. And let's go and take these out because they're not needed right now. And throw these in here. That'll make us our diamond bee. Put that in there. And this will be the last bee we make for the episode because I don't want to have too many bees and not enough of the trees that we've got going. I want to finish the areas of the bees that we already have. So like the diamond bee, the lapis bee, finish off the redstone bee, we need the end bee. And these bees are all right anyway. These are normal, just they go off like flowers or the trees and stuff. So that's fine. So I just need to make the end one, which is chorus fruit. So we could plant that and just let that grow whenever it is. But we need to make like an end biome type thing, which is fine. We need to make the lapis one, lapis trees. We need to make the rest of these trees, and we probably now need to make some diamond trees as well for the diamond bee. So much going on, and we can claim some quests, but like we can't claim any of these ones yet because we haven't got this glowing home. I'm not able to get it from this for some reason, even with a campfire underneath trying to share it. It ain't doing it. Unless I'm doing it wrong. Don't know, maybe it's just an empty hand. Nope. Okay, no, apparently I am doing something very, very wrong there. So we'll leave that for now. We can claim the rest of these quests though. And there's loads of other quests in other things that I've ticked off that I don't know what done. Like I don't remember ticking any of them off. Let's have a look. In the all the mods star, we go down here, productive bees. It's what we started. It's just a common reward. We get an enchanted book. What's that enchanted book got? Efficiency 1. Great. That's that one ticked off. Basic storage. I had to make a netherite chest. So we'll claim all these, an uncommon reward, and we get an ender chest. That's nice. Always handy to have. Refined storage. I had to make a fluid grid before. Again, nice to have those things. And in fact, with our refined storage system, we could technically now make the biggest storage drives. We could make this 1 million storage drive right here, which would be pretty cool. We might do that at some point. Thanks for the resonating ore from the resonator page, which I didn't know we had completed anything from. Oh, and now we get resonating plates. Again, I haven't even got into that mod yet, so that's going to be an interesting one. Draconic evolution. What have we done here? We've gone to the end. Thanks for the random reward of a diamond. Industrial foregoing. I had to make some of these. Thanks for the plastic. Laser drill. And now an efficiency tier 2. Thank you. Thank you. Just claiming all these rewards. These been sat here for so long. So long. I really need to make more of these tanks. You'll remember that we did this tank system. We did this to get the infinity nuke, right? I need to make better of these tanks to store more things. Again, another mod I need to get into, mechanisms. So many mods. And now pneumatic craft. We've got a book and the XP. Apparently there's something else. Apotheosis enchanted. Oh, they changed the page for this, did they? And now I have to reclaim absolutely everything. Okay. Medieval craft. But, oh, never mind. A blood infusion core. Don't know what that is. And some XP. Is that everything now? Are we finished now on claiming quests? We are. My God. Right, let's throw all these things away because they are not needed. Nature's compass. Pretty Cool. Well, let's go check up on our diamond B. Ow. Smacked by my own cactus. We now have a diamond B. Let's have a look. I think I know what this is going to use, but, you know, we'll see. Diamond B. Yep, block of diamond, diamond ore. So any type of diamond ore or a block of diamond. Diamond. We have diamond ores here. Screw it. I'll put them on top of this and let this diamond B grow up. Yeah, there we go. Right, so now that's this portion of the episode finished. I'm probably going to make my way over now to the bee sanctuary and start crafting some trees and things. And there are actually here. Wait, there. I wanted to come over here yesterday. There was a thing I wanted to add on the redstone trees, and I think if I go to the get some vines. There are these nether vines. I want them, the trees, to go on the trees just to give it that bit of leafiness sort of thing. Because right now they just look like blocks of redstone blobs. So I'm hoping like these vines will give it that like sort of tree effect, if you will. So let's try and see if we can get the right effect here on these trees. Right, so the only way to know how this is going to look is by letting them grow. So yeah, I guess I'll get all the stuff ready for us to do the bees trees that we need, and I guess see you in a second. Okay, so I have everything we need to make at least a couple of these trees, right? And the idea that I was going for is we'll have like 4 to maybe 5, even 6 of these smaller trees like this going round the main tree. This one, this is the main tree of the redstone bee section, right? But I also want to put in, so you know, like in jungles, they'll have like them low, like bushes, if you will. I want to put some of them in as well. And we could probably make some like the crimson warped, well, the crimson netherrack stuff, and throw the patches of that down in here. And that would probably make this area look quite nice. Obviously, it's red because of the redstone bee. I don't know if the resonate in redstone or if the other redstone bee uses redstone, but if it does, that could be thrown in here. Do you know what I mean? There might be some bees that use the same thing. That is what I'm getting at. Like, what's this bee use? Redstone alloy. That uses redstone alloy blocks. So I might throw some redstone alloy blocks. You know, like mix that in some of the trees. It's adds another texture. You know what I mean? Some bushes maybe of the redstone alloy stuff. We can combine these 3 bees, and then just stabilize redstone uses just redstone ore. Brilliant. So again, I could make patches of these redstone things and mix them them 3 redstone bees in this one redstone section, instead of making 3 separate redstone sections for the different bees. Do you know what I mean? It's gonna be nice. I mean, we could definitely do that. I mean, we only have the redstone bee at the minute, so we can only focus on the redstone bee. But once like I'm happy with layouts and things and designs and stuff, I can always come back and throw in some of the extra added blocks another time. So now you can start to see what I was going for with the vines, as they're like hanging off, growing round, stuff around the trees. I do think that looks a little bit better. I do think that does look better. It does make it look a bit more like a tree. But how I was doing these trees is I was looking at these trees and was like taking basically just inspiration from these trees, because I think they look better than the like normal Minecraft oak tree. So I might do some stuff like this, a couple of these ones, and then make some shrubs and stuff around where we want. So I might put one, might make a small one here, something like this. And then we go with something like that, get rid of this tree. And then I just take out these like corner pieces here to give it that tree sort of look, branches and stuff. And then I just add on something like that. And then that's like the basic outline of this tree done. Like the trunk is now complete. We just now need to throw some leaves on this. And the leaves for me are the hardest bit, because I never know when to stop adding leaves. So it's going to be an interesting one for sure. A very low tree, but I mean, it's probably better to have them all different heights and things. So it's not bad. It's really not that bad. I'll make this one tree with you now. I'll probably make one little shrub over like in this area here. And then I'll make the rest of the trees on my own. So good starting point for these is probably just to add like blocks going right the way around, sort of like this, and then try in some way connect it up, but try and make it look in a weird shape, sort of like this maybe. Bit of an overhang on it. Probably should do something like this, connect it up somewhere along these lines. And then I like to add like a second layer on top with a bit of a border on it. Probably have this come over a couple of blocks, then like this. Again, this will just come over a few. Oh, a few. That as this little section, like the bottom section here, done. I just now need to make this section look nice, and then I'm happy. And what we can do as well is throw in that so it looks like it's connected. The main trunk is connected. This one's hidden. So's this one. This one can't really be seen, I don't think. Oh no, it can. We might as well connect it. Right, and now let's start with this sort of section here. So I want to keep sort of like this little border thing going on. Don't want to make it too big. If I make it too big, it'll look ridiculous. Something like this. And then just basically bring it round, I guess. You pop one in there. Something like that. Does that now look like a bit like a tree? I mean, in a way, in its own little way, yes, I guess. And then to add a bit more, again, texture to it, I normally drape some leaves coming down so it's not just like 2D. Sometimes I'll do it a little 2, sometimes only a 1. Sometimes you drop some leaves down here. So again, it's all just, it's very random, and I'm not considering myself good at building trees. There are probably better ways of building trees out there. This is the one that it's working for me. I do quite like this main tree and the design that we went for here. I do think this does look good as a tree. Probably need to add a little bit more around this section here though, if we're being, you know, really picky, but not too much. Something like that, you know, just 1 or 2 more blocks, just so that this trunk here wasn't on that sheer face. We don't want that. I'd like a 1 overhang on every trunk bit basically. 1 or 2, wouldn't matter. And then we'll drape some down there. The only thing I'm missing now is these vines, but I don't have many of them left. So we'll just throw what we can round, and I can always let these grow and shear some. What are you? Skeletal bee. I know I need you. I know I need you because if I... Right. The only reason I know I need him is if I go over to our book, go over to the bees. You'll see here, this skeletal bee right here. I need to feed him a wither rose to make him into a wither skeleton bee, to then make the other Modian bee. So we've actually just ticked something off there that I wasn't planning on taking off today, but now it's done. So yeah, we'll keep him. We'll probably take him home, get him introduced into the bee family, and yeah, I guess that'll be him. He's now lives with us. Technically, I don't need to put a stem down for these bushes, just as long as it's like a bit of a wonky shape, sort of like so, you know, just so it's a bit irregular, something like this. Something like that will do, like as a bush. And again, we can mix in those other materials that we need later on down the line. We're just getting a general idea of what we need for the areas that we're doing. Catch me drift. Could we throw another one in a bit further back? Maybe make it come like down the mountain, like down the little hill here. Give it a little bit of something like this. Bring it over here, a bit more like here, something like that. Something like that I'm happy with. Maybe anything else. I reckon we could add one in over here. I don't want to overcrowd this at these locations, but we need to make sure the bees, because I want like 3 or 4 sets of the hives in these sections, so we're getting loads and loads of stuff from the bees. So we've got about 12 bees in this section. I need to make sure we have loads of stuff going on, you know, like loads of places they can pollinate from. So it's just finding a happy medium here. If I get something going like this with a little 2 there, just make this a little bush. And again, I can throw the vines on this as well. Maybe not something like that. Maybe leave that to that. Like make it maybe just 1 on top of that, just to give it that bit of character, but something low lying like that. Right, so I think we're done with the shrubbery sort of section of this. I might go and make the trees now, make the rest of the trees. I might only make, I reckon we can get another 3 around this, or another 2, maybe another 2 and some more shrubbery. I'll go and do that, and I'll be back with you once I've done that. So I'm done with it. I've added the trees, I've added everything else, the shrubbery, and I added the crimson nylon stuff. I did add one little element to it that maybe looks good, maybe looks bad. I don't know. I want your guys' opinion basically. So make sure to drop any ideas or opinions on what I'm building in the comments below, because it does help. And yeah, here we go. So you see, I've added 2 extra trees, bit more bushes. I added these wart blocks mixed in with the crimson nylon. I need to get some more of these crimson roots and plant them around, because I think that does make the area look a little bit better. Now, the only thing I haven't done to these 2 trees is add the vines. So those are things that I can do off camera though, so it's not a big issue. But this is like the first section done, I think. I need to see how it will work with the bees, but that's all in due time. But that's going to be today's end of the episode. So thanks everyone for watching today's video. If you liked it, hit the like button. If you're new around here and you want to subscribe, please do. That would be amazing. And I will see you all in the next one. Bye.